Hello everyone, this is Garrett and this is the Link to the Past Zelda 3 Blue, and we are going to continue on our way to the third dungeon. Yes, excitement. And what we are going to do is go all the way back out of this desert. And now that we have the power glove, we can actually pick up the rocks that this thing has under him basically. And he'll start dropping rupees all over the place. And if you're quick enough, he'll actually drop, I think, a 20 rupee thing. I'm gonna try with this one as well, just this probably won't happen. It's worth a shot though. Come on, come on, come on. Whatever. But I think you can get 20 rupees from him if you're quick enough, but yeah. There are better ways of making rupees. But anyway, make your way over here. Break the rock with your newfound power. And go to the right. And continue going to the right. And go up on the way to the castle. Only don't go into the castle, instead go to the left over here. And another fairy, I could catch it, but I am just being a little bit lazy today. So instead, I'm just gonna go up here. Lots of enemies. They all seem to be blind. That's convenient. Very convenient indeed. And we are just going to go over here to run into these little rocks, where a secret staircase is hiding, which contains another heart piece, which is very good indeed. And we got that. We are going to make our way to the next dungeon by going up here. And oh, ow! Didn't mean to get hit by that, but oh well. Silly birds, go away! And just gonna kill this guy to read the sign. Danger! Do not enter Death Mountain without the king's permission. I'm going to enter with that king's permission because the king is kind of gone. Yeah, not gonna bother. I'm just gonna go up here. Boink. And with some of the areas where you can actually jump down, if you press the A button while running against the wall, you will actually jump down immediately. But this won't work for all the walls. Anyway, there's an old man here. I don't know who you are, but if you are going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamps. I'm just going to invite myself. Yes. And now that the guy's following, you can't run anymore, which is wonderful. Watch your step, there are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. So yeah, he's going to be talking a lot, even though he's only with us for a short amount of time. Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm not sure if he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. Meh. I don't know either. I have no idea. So we go outside here, and we get to Death Mountain with these little things that turn to stone when you hit them. Come on, there we go. And then they're pretty much invulnerable. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into the magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. He gave you the magic mirror. This mirror is blue, clear, and beautiful. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. And now we got that, we can actually follow him inside the little cave here, and he has something else to say. The wizard has deceived the king, and now he's trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you will need the moon pearl, which is in the tower on the top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. And he heals you back to full health again, which is convenient indeed. Small amount of rupees under that bottle. I'm just gonna make my way outside of here. Just gonna go through a little different exit, because you may have noticed some of those large green rocks falling down earlier. And those are kinda random, so I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm just gonna take the safe route over here and avoid most of the rocks. And then make my way up these stairs. Slowly but surely. Stairs are fun. I like stairs. And inside this here is another fairy fountain, and once again I'm not going to bother with it. Instead I'm going to go into this little thing, which is the magical transporter. And oh my god, we're a bunny! Why are we bunny? We can't even pick up these flower things anymore, so yeah, not good indeed. Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but the evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here.
What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the Moon Pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reasons to be stressed out, so back off. Shoo! Shoo!
Yes, he's not very nice. But like the magic mirror description said, it will take you to another world, which is exactly where we came from. But now we're actually on top of this mountain, which was flattened in the other world. And now we have found a piece of heart, which is on top of this mountain. But now we're on top of this mountain, we can actually jump off the other side, and we can go into dungeon number 3. And this mirror actually has another use, which we'll be seeing in a moment. But first we're going to go down these stairs after we hit that little ball that makes the thing go down. And if you use the mirror again, it will take you to the start of the dungeon, which is actually quite useful, because sometimes it just takes a long while to go all the way back. And this thing, Sasharashala say that, once again, if you use the magic mirror, it'll take you back to the start of the dungeon. And that chest has a... I think it has a dungeon map in it. And then we're just going to go down here with the key we just gathered. And this is pretty much the only room where you need to wait for the floor to stop attacking you. So that is exactly what we're going to do. You can either just hit them with your sword, or you can just use the boomerang. Or you can charge up your sword and use the boomerang like this, so you pretty much have a safety buffer, which is pretty much the safest way of doing it in my opinion, by just using the boomerang for most of them. But try to just keep your sword out, so in case something goes wrong, you will not take any damage. It's just a safe way out, and I like safe ways out. They make me happy, they please me. Oh, I did not mean to throw it up there. Like, when stuff like that happens, then it's just a safer way, really. So once you've done all that, the door opens and you can kill that guy. You don't really need to, but I don't like that guy. And we find a new version of the skeleton, which is the red one. I'm just going to kill one of them real quickly. And if you miss him, then he'll throw a bone at you, and that can be kind of annoying. So I'm just going to get rid of him and light these 4 torches, which will make this chest appear with the big key. You got blah, 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 blah. This is the same thing every time. And just gonna get that, and then make my way back to the side of the castle again. Definitely useful, that magic mirror. So now we're here, we're going to go up these stairs, where we will find these guys, which are, I'm not sure if we've seen those yet, but if you hit them, you get pushed back by a reasonable distance. But you can't actually toss them into these holes, so that's a pretty easy way of getting rid of them. And after you kill all the enemies in this room, you will basically be able to go to the next room. And because I pushed that blue thing, it will allow that thing to go down. But if you step on the star, some of the holes will change where they are basically, so you can go in through the orange thing. It's kind of hard to explain, really, but I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, because else we are in trouble. But yes, there's actually 2 ways of getting to that big chest over there. I'm just going to show the slightly more trickier way, but it's basically try to get your sword to, the tip of your sword to touch the stars over there, and then wait until the ball is at the keyhole of the chest, pretty much. And you can use the bomb to just make your way to the other side of that hole. You found the Moon Pearl. This protects the hero from the changing effects of the golden power. And now we've done that, we can actually run to the side and then change your direction to up to jump over this little gap over here. And of course that's not really the intended method. I'm going to show how to do it normally in a moment. I'm not entirely sure, I'm just going to tell you how to do it. Basically, in here there's a whole bunch of holes, and if you push on this star, the holes will move. And if you fall down this hole, I think you actually need to jump down from the top of the hole, then you will actually land just in front of the chest, and then you can just pick it up. And yeah, that's pretty much the normal way of getting it, but this way works too. But now that we've gotten the Moon Pearl thingy, we can make our way here. And you can already see the boss over there. And this is kind of an annoying boss because he can push you off of the edge, and then you have to start all over again pretty much. So basically you have to hit his tail. You can't actually just do this. And I don't think he'll be able to actually push you off when you just walk over to him like this if you just keep on walking forward. So this is definitely another safe way of doing things, but after you hit him like 6 times, he'll die, explode, and you can all laugh at him. Ha ha ha! Yes, fantastic. And then we get the red pearl, or pendant, or whatever it is, which is also coincidentally the last one we need before getting the Master Sword. Lovely. You won the Pendant of Wisdom. With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Go now to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword. Fantastic. So yeah, now we got all the 3 pendants. I am just going to jump down here. And I'm actually gonna... I believe it's down here. Yeah, I have to jump down here. And go into this cave. And basically this is to get another piece of heart, which is further up here. Going up the stairs. And there's the heart piece already, which I believe is actually the 4th one. Indeed. So we got another extra heart container now, and let's see what this thing says. I don't actually remember.
Link, it is I, Sashahashra. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. From there you can reach the Tower of Hera. Yeah, that's exactly where we went just a moment ago. So I guess that was not really the most useful information. If you go to the right here, there's actually, I think 2 or 3 fairies flying around over there. So if you need any fairies for a bottle, then that's where you can get them. But I don't need those, so I'm just going to get out of here. Jump down, and then make my way through this hole. I wonder if this thing says, this cave leads back to the path back to Kakariko Village. Okay. So yeah, this thing leads back to where we actually need to go, which, as you may have seen on the map earlier, but, oh, that was a little bit too close there. But we actually need to go back to this little direction here, and go to the woods. And I think I stopped running a little bit too early there, but oh well. But yeah, we need to go to the woods, which... There are several entrances to get to the woods. I'm just going to take the closest one, which is the one that is over here. Not over there, over here. That's actually... I always forget to talk to these guys. Yo, Link, a mysterious fog has recently fallen over the forest. We have to be careful.
Maybe it's nothing, but this tree feels kind of strange as we cut it.
Me. And this sign actually says, the House of the Lumberjacks, A. Bumpkin and B. Bumpkin. Wonderful. So yes, 2 lumberjacks. They're cute, they're happy, they like sawing things. Yes. Fantastic. And, yeah, after talking to them, we can go around here. And look, there's the Master Sword. Hooray! Is it the Master Sword? No, this can't be it. Okay. That was just a fake Master Sword, I'm afraid. So instead, we are going to go to the real Master Sword, which is actually over here. And there's actually a mushroom over there, which we need for something else as well. So we're just going to pick up this mushroom. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. You can give this to anyone who wants it. Lovely. Which is something we will be giving out later. But not just yet. Right now we're just going to go to this little area and go to this little tree trunk thing. And there's a whole bunch of squirrels and birds kind of running around, flying around. And this is the Master Sword. So you go to it and try to pick it up with A. And I think Magica had something similar to that as well, but I don't really remember. Suddenly, Sahasrara contacts you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinarily that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. So yeah, we got the Master Sword now. If I had full health, I could have shown you a little extra attack, but sadly I do not have full health, so I'm gonna have to show it off later. Link, help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary! Ah! Oh, that doesn't sound good. Let's go to Sanctuary in a moment, actually. First of all, I'm gonna go over here, and actually... Oh, that's a mushroom again. But, yeah, just gonna go over here real quickly, and go down this hole. You didn't actually see the hole until I cut it, but it was definitely there. And there's another heart piece, which we might need later. Well, we do need it later because we're going for everything. Hello.
Hey, kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter it without permission. By the way, I heard that one of your ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert.
So yeah, that was, as he mentioned, one of their ex-members is staying at the entrance. So I'm guessing that would be the guy that's, that hated us for stealing a sign. And this guy's actually kind of annoying, because once you touch him, he'll actually make you drop a whole bunch of your bombs and arrows and stuff like that. So try not to get that to happen. But yeah, we're just going to go to Sanctuary real quickly. And there's actually a whole bunch of guards here now. I don't believe they were here earlier. Just gonna pick up this heart. I'm kind of hoping I can get to full health. But if not, we'll still see it later anyway, because I will be getting to full health eventually. But yes, this is where the princess was. So what's going on here? Oh, that's not looking good. Hello.
Link, you are a second too late. I have failed, Zelda. The soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you are our only hope.
And he disappears. So yeah, we really do need to get back to the castle right now to make sure Aghanim doesn't get a chance to work his magic on the princess. And that just sounds really weird when I say that out loud. But there you go. We're going to go to the castle and save the princess. Yes. And now that we're at full health, I can actually show this off. You can do a little swooshy attack, but it only does half the damage of the Master Sword. I think it actually just does the amount of damage that your usual sword does, or your old sword, not your usual sword. And the Master Sword actually deals twice as much damage as your old sword, so that's definitely a good upgrade. And it can kill these guys in one hit, so yeah, very good indeed. But yeah, we need to go back to the castle. We need to go to a certain location in the castle, actually, which is this little area over here. And before we couldn't actually do anything to this thing over here, but now we get the Master Sword, we can actually kill it, and this opens the door to the next area. I'm just gonna do this right now. This shouldn't take too long. So yeah, I'm gonna use some arrows for this guy. I've never actually tried to use the ice rod on these guys. I wonder what happens. Nothing! Okay, I guess that explains that question. But yeah, basically just make your way through here, kill these two guys. Really easy to do that with arrows, not so easy to do that with swords most of the time, so definitely the safer way out, and that did not go very well. But it's a new type of enemy that just runs towards you and tries to hit you pretty much. So yes, go up here. And make your way down here. Try not to get hit by that guy too much, but I can understand how that can be kind of tricky. So yeah, I'm just gonna light this place up so you can see what happens when you light up a candle. And the more you light up in a room, the more, well, bright it becomes, as tends to happen when you light up more candles. But yeah, lighting up one is usually enough, really, and I went into the wrong direction. That's kind of silly. I'm not entirely... I haven't done this place in a while, so yeah, this is kind of a maze-type area. Which is why I got lost, that's my excuse. Well, once you got the key, basically make your way through this door and go up the stairs. And once you're up the stairs, go through the door. Just ignore every enemy around here because they're annoying as annoying things. Oh. Was kind of hoping that boomerang would have hit you, but apparently it did not feel like hitting you right there. And I think the door actually closes, but if you push this button, it opens the door. So if you want to go all the way back again, then that's pretty much the way to do it. But that's not really what we're in for here. We are here to kill things and get hit by things a lot more than we really want to. And kill this guy who has arrows because you killed the wrong guy. But instead kill this guy. Yes, this is very well prepared. And get the key, which allows you to go upstairs. And this room is really bright. I never noticed quite how bright this room is. Just kill these two guys. I think you don't actually need to kill those weird, almost bat things that are pretty much exactly the same as bats, but different somehow. What about this thing goes?
Listen well, Link. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own evil magic power to him.
So yeah, that's pretty much a hint on how to beat the evil one. And these are the red ones which I was talking about earlier. They definitely take considerably more damage than the other ones, and that sound is really annoying. So actually, I'm just going to use a fairy because I don't feel like risking hearing that sound too much. So please get up here and eat me, yum yum yum. And once you've done that, you can go down here. And basically you need to kill that guy over here. Just throw 2 pots at him. And he'll die. Get the key. And make your way to the next room. And once again you can ignore all the enemies around here. Because they're just there for looking pretty. So push this block to the side and make your way through this door. Shoot. And hope you actually knock him down. Or you just use the boomerang and stun him and then just walk past it, but there you go, whatever you prefer, really. And we make it to a place with ominous music. Ooh. And it's on him!
Aha! Link, I've been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda.
Oh, this is not looking good. I can't move either, so... Oh, that's not good.
With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Oh, now I must go.
So yes, he goes in that little direction, but you can actually get rid of the curtain here and face him.
Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true!
So he basically has 3 different attacks, but they all are basically... that was bad. But basically you have to hit him when he throws those little fireballs. And I'm really having bad timing here. But he can either throw a big fireball or the little one which splits into pieces. And the big one you can just hit back, but the little one actually just... splits into a whole bunch of pieces and doesn't hit him at all, so definitely be careful with that. And after a while he'll go to the top here, and if he's not looking at you pretty much, then he'll do that attack. So try to stay at the top pretty much at all times. And it's kind of random which attack he does, which is very annoying if you ask me. But there you go, you just need to hit his attacks back a couple of times. Just keep a reasonable distance and you should be okay. And please stop using that attack, you jerk! Because this is getting a little bit annoying. There we go. Need to hit him a couple more times. I think you need to hit him like 5 times in total. But we will see that soon enough. After we hit him a couple more times. There we go. That kind of puts the pace into things. This is a really slow boss battle. This is really not a very exciting boss battle, especially if you just do it the safe way and just stand a reasonable distance here. And just keep hitting the side, because, yeah, you pretty much can't take damage at this point. And you just kind of wait for him to use the right attack, which is not this one. This is the slow attack of slowness. And I think we need to hit him one more time now. I'm not sure, actually. Stop using that attack! Yeah. Come on. There we go.
Well met, like the true hero that you are, but I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world.
Uh-oh. And he teleports us to the top of this pyramid over here.
Link, it is I, Sahasrara. I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy. The place where you stand now was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened a gate to link the world at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the light world, you must win back the golden power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Aghanim sent to the dark world. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Link, I can rely only on you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you.
So yeah, we're in the Dark World now, and we can actually go back and forth using the magic mirror over here. But I'm actually going to take a little break over here, so I hope you enjoyed it so far, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.